Coming to you from PA Leadership Charter School Studio B in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's the February 1st edition of The Portal! Today's special guest is PALCS 5th grade teacher and phoneman, Mr. Mike Van Etten. And now, here's your host, Mr. Graham Osborne!
Hello, welcome to The Portal. It's the first episode of The Portal since the Great Blizzard of 2016. Here in the Dub C,
Don't call it that.
Fine, we got more than 2 feet of snow. How many feet of snow did you get? Wow, that's a lot. On today's show, find out how we got all those cubes in that mug, and Mr. Van Etten is here. That's right. But first, some announcements. The 100th day of school is coming up this Thursday. That's February 4th, and you can find activities and events on Moodle for the 100th day of school. I'm excited. Are you excited? Good. There's also some exciting events going on this Friday for grades K through 8. In the Southeast region, at 12:30 on Friday, we'll have the Cocoa and Canvas event, which I believe means you'll be drinking hot cocoa or talking about chocolate, yes, and painting? Maybe? Okay. That's for grades 6 through 8. And Got Science is happening for grades K through 5. In the Southwest region, which for you is on this side, Friday at 12:30, we'll have Cocoa and Comics, which is similar to Cocoa and Canvas, except it's comics instead of canvas. That's for grades 6 through 8. And there's another Got Science event for grades K through 5. The Da Vinci Science Center for grades K through 12 trip is next week. You can enjoy hands-on interactive science exhibits for only $10 a student. See Moodle to register for that. And now it's time to answer some more of your questions. Let's go! Hazifa, and I apologize if I'm saying that incorrectly, in 5th grade says, what does IDK mean? I don't know. Seriously, I don't know. Adriana in 5th grade asks, do you have a favorite video game? Well, I do, but I'm pretty sure you've never heard of it. It's on the original Nintendo from the late 1980s, and it's called Wizards and Warriors. Fantastic game. Check it out. Megan in 5th grade says, how did you take that many colored cubes out of the coffee mug in the last episode? Well, Megan, we got that many cubes out of the coffee mug because that's how many cubes were in the coffee mug. So obviously, pretty simple physics. No, actually we have a clip that'll show you exactly how that was done. Let's roll that clip. There are tiny, multicolored centimeter cubes. Yep. I don't know why, but that clip always makes me cry. Jana in 4th grade asks, do you have a phone and what kind? I do have a phone. It's the kind with the twirly, swirly cord at the end of it, and it plugs into the wall. Great reception. Never had a problem with it. You should check it out. And Madison in 5th grade asks, do you have kids? Yes. And can you have Mr. Van Etten on the show? Well, Madison, your wish is my command. Please welcome Mr. Van Etten.
Hey, no, look, I'm sorry. I really gotta go. They just announced me on the portal. No, Mom, I'll call you back later. Oh, sorry, Mr. Osborne. Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Yes, so
How are you?
I'm good. I actually heard you were in need of a cell phone.
I am actually. I was just talking about that earlier, and this is this looks like a primo model.
Vintage late 90s.
Wow.
Yeah.
Zach Morris had one of these, right?
Yeah, he
on Saved
did.
by the Bell.
He did.
That is great. Well, I'll have to
same style.
I'll have to phone home with that later. Thank you very much.
Sure.
How long have you been at PALCS now, Mr. Van Etten?
I've been here. This is my 2nd year. I came in to 5th grade last year. Mr. Smith moved up to 9th grade, and then I came in and took over in the middle of the year. So when new students come in, we've just got a lot of new students that can really kind of relate with that coming in and trying to figure out like how everything works.
Because the mid-year thing is a little bit tricky.
Right, yeah, it is.
So what do you teach then?
I teach 5th grade. I teach all subjects.
Oh, all the subjects in 5th grade. I gotta get used to that. Elementary teachers teach everything.
We teach everything, yes.
And do you have any particular one that you like, one of your favorite subjects to teach?
One of my favorites is teaching math. In my virtual lessons, we do word problems, and we always have a character. He's named Bob, and he's always doing different things, like he was a speed skater, he was a racer in the Iditarod, he built things in Minecraft, and we calculated the volume of the shapes he made. So we do these really challenging problems, and the students just do a great job solving them and figuring them out.
That's really cool. Well, we have a surprise for you. Bob is here.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. that would be interesting.
That would be great.
So why do you love teaching 5th grade?
It's just a great age. You know, they're getting ready to move up to middle school, and you can just do a lot of really fun things with them. And I love getting to meet students at book buddies and different field trips and everything. So it's just really cool just to interact with them that way as well.
Cool. Well, we have 3 questions. Do you have any interesting hobbies?
One thing that's kind of interesting is when I was younger, I used to collect Pez dispensers.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually have a collection of like 300 or so Pez dispensers that I've kind of accumulated.
Now, do you just like the dispensers, or do you like the candy
Well,
too?
both. You have to have the candy. Yeah.
Right,
Sorry, I didn't bring any today, though.
That's all right. I've had enough. I had some this morning for breakfast.
That's the breakfast of champions.
It is, absolutely. What's your favorite cartoon character?
My favorite cartoon is the old Batman, the animated series from the mid-90s. Just loved that cartoon and would like come home after school and watch it. So it's great, and I think it still holds up today.
That's better than some of the Batman movies from the 90s.
Agreed.
Do you have a book recommendation for us?
I do. I did bring a book, and I've recommended this to my class before. It's called When You Reach Me by Rebecca Stead. It's a Newbery Medal winner, and it's about a girl named Miranda who lives in New York City, and it's the late 70s, and she's kind of living a pretty normal life, going to school, and then one day she finds this mysterious note. So I'm going to read what the note says. It says, "I'm coming to save your friend's life and my own. I ask 2 favors. First, you must write me a letter." So it's kind of this mysterious thing. It's got a little science fiction twist to it, but it's a really great book, so I would definitely recommend it.
That sounds really cool. We'll have to check that one out.
Yeah, great.
Well, you took our typing challenge earlier, and for those not familiar with the typing challenge, it's where we move all the keys around on a keyboard, reassign them, and have our teachers try and type out a phrase that we've given them. So let's take a look and see how you did.
Okay, great. So when I was taking the typing challenge, I was kind of having flashbacks to my middle school typing class where I actually learned how to type on a typewriter.
Whoa.
So kind of some ancient technology there.
What you've got there is some ancient technology.
Yeah, it is.
Did you have any trouble with anything specific?
I had a little trouble finding the comma, but
it's so small.
It was hard to find, but it was fun.
Oh, and it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's time. So we totaled up your score. It's based on the number of letters you got right and spaces you got right, minus whatever you got wrong. I don't think you got anything wrong, no? Okay. And you got a 46.
Wow.
46,
all right.
Which ties you for 6th place with someone named Mr. Good.
Oh, wow.
Mr.
That's
Good.
awesome.
Yeah, pretty good there. So,
that's great.
So good job with that one. Well, thanks for coming in today.
Sure, it was great being on the show. Thanks for having me.
Maybe you can come back and bring Bob with you.
Yeah, I will. I'll see if he's available.
Thanks.
All right, thanks.
And thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next week.